welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're doing a cardio sesh. We're doing an interval mass running sesh. So mass means your maximal aerobic speed, so running your fastest pace in your aerobic system where you're utilising oxygen. And for the intervals, we're going to do 5 sets of 3 minutes. Running, I'm aiming to hit around 5:10, 5:15 pace. I've done the calculation, it would be around, actually it's in my notes. It's around 560 meters, give or take. I'll fact check that, it'll pop up on the screen right now. So about 5 months ago, we actually did a 6-minute time trial to work out my mass, but I reckon my Strava was a bit out then because the calculations we got from it, since then I've done a few interval sessions at that pace, and I'll show you an example here. The first 3, I was aiming to hit around 5-minute pace, and for the first 3 I did pretty well, but then I died in the 4th and 5th. So we've kind of readjusted it, and that's why today I'm aiming for around 5:10, 5:15. I've done this since, it is a lot nicer. I'm not as cooked by the end, and I did maintain it pretty much all the way through. So we'll stick to the 5:10, 5:15 pace for now. So the whole point of intervals is obviously to improve your speed. I'm at the moment mainly running 5Ks. I've done 1 10K. My whole point of doing the intervals was I wanted to get sub 30 in a 5K. Since then, I've done that a few times now, but I'm gonna still keep doing the intervals just because I obviously want to get quicker. And I don't actually mind the session itself. I find it quite hard, very hard, but afterwards it's that sense of achievement, I guess. So that's why we're sticking to it at the moment. But I do recommend it if you are wanting to improve your speed, whether it's in a 5K or 10K. It's pretty well known now that you need to be doing your intervals. So do some sort of intervals, work out your mass, do whatever. We've got a bit of the crew here. We've got big Maans and Aaron joining in on the intervals today. We only just mentioned on the podcast how our morning sun's coming up a lot later, and this is an example. So we're just gonna do a bit of a warm-up lap. Just go for a quick jog, around 400 meters. Let's go. It's a very nice morning. Very nice. Hopefully this camera's not too bumpy. I'm using a bit of a different stick today. We've got a gimbal. Shout out Alcaf Ramen for giving this to us. So hopefully it's not too bumpy for you viewers. Got a blurred running cap on. But it's a great morning. I'm gonna miss these summer mornings. Thanks, Aaron. We're just talking about in the pod like yesterday's pod, how Lark Hill is an underrated spot to watch the sunrise. Like, we don't get many good sunrises in WA, but in Perth and Rockingham, Lark Hill's not a bad spot to watch. We get the best sunsets in WA. Didn't warm up a bit longer. You're fired up now. I might just do a few bounds. Yeah, I got really hairy legs. The reason we do intervals is because you can't sustain mass pace for an extended period of time, so 3 minutes is like the bread and butter. Do your intervals, it will improve your speed, and improve your aerobic system. Well, you ready? Alright, we're gonna start interval 1 in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, including the rest. And let's go. Nice. Shout out Aaron on the camera. We're running at exactly the pace we want to be at, please. Maybe a bit too quick. 40 seconds. So at the moment it's at 6:05 pace. It's probably a little bit too quick. We want it more at that 6:10. As long as we can maintain it, don't die in the ass. We got 5 seconds. Nice. Interval 1 done. How the influencers do it. 1. No, we're not like that. We got 30 seconds. The rest comes around quick. The rest finishes quick, so it not comes around quick. Definitely doesn't come around quick. 15 seconds, 5 seconds. It's way better running with people, eh? The other day I did this on my own and it sucked. Like, I was hating it. Not too bad, to be honest. Right on the pace where we have to be on. Probably want to go a little bit quicker. That's better. 30 seconds. How you feeling? 10 seconds. 2 done. 2 done, as you can probably hear. It's getting harder to talk, but we're still talking. We're pretty much right on the money in regards to the pace side of things. That one probably should have been a little bit quicker. I'm trying to maintain that 5:10 pace. Then I think I was around 5:13, but that's all right. Shirts off. Running in shirts suck. Oh, you need a singlet, eh?
Summer's dad, Haichu, shout out. safety-based stingers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Sick.
he said he'll get me like a training shirt and shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's cool because I grew up playing stingers.
For stingers? Yeah. Man, we all did. Up the stingers. 30 seconds left. 15 seconds left. The 2 minutes is a lot better than a minute 30 we originally did. Minute 30 was not enough rest. Alright, 3. Yeah, it's hard. Pace was good. A lot better this one. 44 seconds left. 15. Alright, third one done. I always love finishing the third because knowing that you're over halfway, so good for the mind. That was the third. I find the fourth is the hardest for me. But once it's done, at least you know you've only got one more. The pace though, it's been good. It's consistently between 5:10 to 5:15, which is exactly where we want it. 10 seconds, how you feeling? If you want it. Do you want it or nah?
Yeah, I don't know. You're the money man. Tell me who would win the fight between me and Jake?
Jake. No, for the Jake would get you in the grappling.
No, what if I didn't allow him?
Yeah, if you didn't allow him, it'd be pound for pound. But I reckon if he goes on the ground, you're cooked. His legs would just wrap you around.
What are you going to say to these followers?
Get us to 200. Please like and subscribe. 200 subs, that is. Need a few more. Then we can keep doing videos like this. Hear me breathing into the mic. 30 seconds. One more. That was definitely pretty slow. I thought I was feeling alright. Maybe just got distracted. I believe that was close to the 5:20 pace, which isn't good. We want it between 5:10 to 5:15, so alright, we got one more.
Who would win the fight between Blair and Austin?
Austin. One, he's got that dog. Blair still has that dog, but Austin's got more of the dog. Plus, Austin does MMA.
I've seen Austin MMA, he's nothing special, mate.
Did you hear that, Austin?
And you're also not the strongest member at SJ. I am.
How you feeling, Mansy? Happy this is your last one?
Yeah.
Intervals are hard. Like, they're supposed to be hard. They're not supposed to really cook you, ideally.
You would have done like 4K at this pace before?
Not 4K. No, this is a lot quicker than my normal pace. That's what you mean, you can't sustain it. Last one. Oh, my legs are heavy. Really gotta push this 5:10 pace. Already slacked off now. Fourth one then. Yeah, shout out Aaron. He's been the cameraman. Doing a good job of it. Look at the doggies. 5:14. 45 seconds. Oh, sorry. 20 seconds. 10. 5. Nice. Oh, whew, that's cool. That was good. How'd you find it?
Yeah.
It's a really good way to start the morning, eh? On a Friday morning, Poets Day. Not Poets Day. Piss off early tomorrow, Saturday. It's a real tradie thing. Don't really use it in PT culture, but tradie culture, you definitely use it. What are you thinking? Nice. And coffee? I had a coffee from Guzzi the other day, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
had some good ones, but I've had some terrible ones.
Yeah, of course. That's like every cafe though, isn't it?
Okay, I went to Mavericks on Monday.
Great cafe. That's one of my favourites in Rocco. Their chicken toasty is good, eh? How good's the sourdough with the butter and like the way they cook it? Good, man. Carbs, that was tough. Yeah. Mate. Shout out Aaron, he was a cameraman. Just gotta go work now. About the hustle life. Sparky, Division 2 basketball player, bit of all sorts.
Hybrid athlete.
Alright, enjoy work, eh? So just checked the intervals on the Garmin app, which you can see right here. A bit surprised because I thought my first one was a lot quicker than 5:30 pace. I'm not sure if that's that accurate because on the watch it said it was around 5:10ish. So anyway, it doesn't really matter. The rest were pretty good. They were around that 5:15 pace. Ideally, I was trying to get closer to 5:10, but that's alright. I really enjoyed that sesh. It was a lot better than my previous one where I did it alone. Today I had big Maans and Aaron running with me, so made it a lot easier. That's why if you can ever run with people, it's just recommended. Got a lot of sweat in my eyes right about now and the sun's looking at me. So I know I just mentioned that about the pace side of things that it was a bit slower than I thought, but another way you can look at training and run, especially running in particular, is just how hard it was. Because that was probably felt more like a 7 out of 10 compared to like a 8, 9 where I've done intervals before. Obviously you can correlate it to it being a bit slower. That's why probably it felt a little bit easier. But still, I enjoyed that a lot more compared to the other intervals that I've done recently. Probably does help that I was running with Aaron and Maani, that you can just chat to them. You're not really thinking about the run as such. Like, you're not waiting for the 3 minutes to end. Just kind of going through the motion of the interval. So yeah, don't always just rely on the time, what it's reading. Always just ask yourself how hard that was. Engage it by that. Just a prime example of the interval session you can do. So one, figure out your mass. So do a 6-minute time trial where you just continuously run. It's a calculation you can do once you've done the 6-minute time trial. I'll put it here. I'll also put it in the description. And that can help dictate your mass targets. And then from there, just do some intervals. See how it goes when you do the intervals. Like, say if you work out your mass and then you start doing your intervals, and whether you find it's too hard or too easy, and then just base it accordingly. Don't cook yourself from the get-go. That's what pretty much I did when I figured out my original mass, what I thought it was. You are obviously the best judge of your own training. Try it out, assess, see what you think based on how you're feeling, how you're recovering, and then go from there. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. Think of like shooting a shotgun. You're just aiming for a target. It doesn't have to be like a sniper where you hit it right on the bullseye. As long as you're in the direction of the target and you're being consistent with your training, you're going to get good results. Obviously, you want to be on the money and you want to be hitting the bullseye, but don't get too caught up in it. Like, end of the day, it's your training. Make it enjoyable, make it fun, make it consistent, and you'll get good results. But anyway, that's done. That's my last run for the week. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you've enjoyed the camera work. Hope you've enjoyed the POV of Maani and I running. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.